Guys, welcome back to my channel. I am very upset right now. I feel like I just made a $400, $300 mistake. I'm just gonna show you and tell you a little story and let you decide what you think about the situation. So I'm very upset because I feel like I made a $300, $400 mistake. I bought something that essentially I can't even use now. I've used it for like 5 or 6 pageants, which is nothing compared to how many times you're supposed to be able to use something that you buy for $300. I don't know what's going on, okay? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's going on. So let's start like last semester. So right now it's September the 18th, I believe, and I bought this last semester at the end of the school year. I wanna say like, gosh, I don't know. It was definitely after December. I don't know when it was though. Okay, but it hasn't even been, I wanna say it hasn't even been 6 months. And not to mention when I was on summer break, this was sitting here. This was here in Radford. I did not take this with me to Nova. This sat here. I didn't bring this. Bought a factory second, which means that there's supposed to be some minor imperfections that will not hinder the use of the Diva dolly, okay? So I knew that, and I'm gonna show you what was wrong with it when it came here and what's wrong now, because it's really ridiculous. So I'd compared the videos between the Diva dolly and the rack and roll, which I know if you're looking at this video, you probably know what a rack and roll is. Basically, it's a suitcase with like a garment rack, and I was like, oh, I want something nicer, so I purchased this, and it had a big vinyl sticker put on it. The big vinyl sticker here has my face, but my mom had that made because I do pageants and you don't want somebody to take your bag, that kind of thing. And so I was really in love with it, and I used it and it worked really well, and it's 50 pounds, okay, but I still dragged it around because I really wanted to have it and I liked it. Alright, so when I first got it, I know I sound really angry because I am really angry because I'm in college and I saved up this money myself. I sold clothes, I sold shoes, I sold bags, I sold a lot of stuff to get this. And I know you're like, well, maybe your priorities aren't right or whatever, but no, like this is something that I spent my money on, so I would like it to work. Anyway, I bought it, and as you can see, I had to put tape here because this little piece here came up like it wasn't glued down properly. I don't know. So that was the only issue I had when it arrived. That was it. Okay, between now and then, I have created a nick on the side. I don't know if you can see it right here. There's like a nick on the side. Yeah, so since I got it, I have caused that cosmetic damage, and I gotta say that's about it. So 2 weekends ago when I had my last pageant, I put everything in here, had this in the trunk for like 3 or 4 days, didn't focus on it, didn't think about it, went to take it out, gosh, what was it? I don't know, like I said, a few days after that, and it seems like everything is just going wrong. Like I don't even want this anymore. Here we have the vinyl. The siding is coming like apart. Like the siding is coming off of the Diva dolly. Like it's like lifting. Whatever glue they used is like lifting. I fought with this stupid drawer back and forth, back and forth. It will not open. I laid it down on the side. I said maybe something's jamming it, right? So I took everything out. I laid it down on the side like I had it in my car, because I had it on the side of my car, and I tried to open the drawer. It did not work. I turned it on its other side and tried to open the drawer. It did not work. I'm thinking whatever's in there would move around at this point, right? Like whatever's in there would move around so I can open it. There's no there's no way that I can put it that it'll open, okay? And the drawers, like the tracks that the drawers are on, do not come out. I can't lift it up and off the tracks like I know that you can some armoires and some chest of drawers. I can't. There's no physical way for me to get the drawer off of the track. So I reached out to Diva dolly and I asked them, hey, my Diva dolly is not working. I'll show you the text messages. And I feel like they didn't really say anything. Like, I feel like they didn't really, dare I say, care. Like, I feel like they were just like, oh, okay. Like, and then they left me on red. Like, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. So I reached out to Diva dolly, and I sent them a video basically showing them what I just showed you guys. And I said, hello, my Diva dolly's broken. Didn't know what I should do. They replied, hello, can something stuck behind both drawers? We are assuming since both are malfunctioning, there's something behind interfering with their function. So I agreed. I said, I assume the same, but there's no way for me to get behind the drawers. The drawer won't come off the track. And they left me on red. They just read it. As you can tell with Facebook, when they read it, their little profile picture pops up. They just read it and they didn't reply. So then I messaged them again and I said, I assume the same. Or no, I said, sorry to bother you. Is there any way you can help me? I've emptied the case and tried to open the drawer while the case is laying down and nothing is working. I'd hate to have a broken case on my hand. To which I also got no reply. So I'm trying to understand what I should do about a $400 piece of like, this was supposed to be an investment for me. Like, this was something that I spent my own money on. This is not something that I got in PR. I noticed that there was a video of some girl who dances and she got hers for free, I'm assuming. That's cool. I paid $3 something plus $50 shipping. This is broken. There's nothing I can do with it. Now I use a wagon and a box. Like, so where do I go from here? Because they don't care to help me. And to me, it's like, I wish I had bought a rack and roll or something where the customer service people actually cared about the customer, because this is broken and it's not my fault. Okay, even this factory seconds are under warranty. The fact that it's a factory second is arbitrary because it's supposed to work the same and just have cosmetic flaws. I consider maybe the rust a cosmetic flaw. This situation, I consider a cosmetic flaw. I'm not pressed. The fact that the drawer won't open, I don't even know what I have in here. I might have something that I need for next week's pageant. Like, there's nothing, and like, my stuff is not cheap. I can't even get this open. I would just like them to tell me how to fix it, because if I have to break this thing and in the process of opening this door, I am going to be mad. I just want them to tell me, hey, we can't fix it. But for them to leave me on red is like, I don't understand why. I don't understand why. This is your product, clearly, and your product is broken, okay? I told you there's stuff in there. You're not telling me how to take the track off the drawers. You're not even telling me how to take my stuff, get my stuff out. I'm not asking for a refund, but some good customer support would not hurt. Like, it wouldn't hurt. I have another video where I praise the Diva Dolly and I said the Diva Dolly is great, and not to just use a wagon with bins in it, you know, to really invest in a nice piece. And honestly, at this point, I use a wagon with bins in it, okay? I'm gonna be honest, because this is just, it's just crap, okay? So save yourself the hassle, save yourself the money, okay? The money. Save yourself the money, if nothing else. Don't buy this because I wasted my money, so you don't have to waste yours. The only difference is I'm in college. I'm not going to get that money back. No one's paying me for a broken Diva Dolly. Like, what am I supposed to do now? So do with that information what you will, knowing that I'm not sponsored. I will never be sponsored by them. Run with that information and do with it what you wish.